Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of White Album 2, and this time we have a special White Album 2 episode, in a sense that I'm doing this on member stream, like this is rare occasion, so I'm mentioning it, usually. Yeah, it sometimes happens, so you can become a member as well, if you'd like to, check on streams. But yeah, anyway, let's continue the story. Last time we had Koharu. Do I have to censor this? If I made a mistake by saving the game while at the scene? God damn it. I forgot. Fast. No one's seen. Okay. Anyway. It's over. I doubt if you can see any details. Yeah, probably. Let's see. Okay, I hate her so much, Jesus. Akko is fine, but the other one? This guy is still here. Yeah, that's why she's bailing out of this. Yeah, like rumors will spread that she's going for every guy. Well, that's the rumor anyway, now, I guess. Yeah? What are you going for? Huh. Okay. You're inviting her? I was joking when I said we will go there and introduce Koharu as our girlfriend. I was joking. My sister's friends from university will be coming too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just... Okay. Okay. Well, it is, I guess. Like, you can introduce someone while the party. But yeah, Koharu's in the situation that this is all... Everything is weird. My screen just flickered again. Okay, well, we are upperclassmen. Yeah? And Haruki already said that he cannot go, right? Or he didn't. Oh, I think I confused Yeah, I confused the last scene, I think. Yeah, I confused dates. I felt like when Koharu and Haruki had a good time, that was the date when was supposed to be a party with Setsuna, and that's why Haruki was like writing a message that he's not coming and stuff. My bad.
そうか。
お姉さんによろしく伝えといて。おめでとうございますって。
うん、わかった。
さよなら。また来週。
な、またな。
Okay.
なんだ？
学校の中で挨拶したの。なんか久しぶりだなって。
Yeah, I guess so.
そっか。誕生日だったんだ。
Takahiro is going to be MVP somehow. Like he's going to like save Koharu here. Like he's going to intervene in some way. He's like Takeya basically. From the IC.
そういうことだったんだ。なんか影でこそこそやってるから、一体何が目的なのかと思ってたら。
I hate her so much.
なんだよ。俺はいたってやましいところなんか。
私たちと彼女、仲直りさせようとしてたんだね。
Okay.
でなきゃ、私たちまで呼んだりしないよね。お姉さんの誕生日パーティーなんかにさ。
いや、それはお前らだって。
He really is like Takeya. He's trying to just like, you know, arrange meetings with people so they can make up.
そりゃ一度は見てみたよ。小木曽くんのお姉さん、付属の伝説みたいに言われてるし。
ま、どう見ても普通の女子大生だけどな。
けど、そのことを餌に私たちを騙そうとするなんてフェアじゃないよ。
フェアじゃないのはお前らの方だろ。
Yeah.
小木曽くん。
本当にこの状態がお前らの望んだものなのか。杉浦、学校中の嫌われ者に仕立て上げて絶交したまま卒業しちまうのがさ。
You tell them.
ああ、そうだね。見事にハマってくれたよ。
さゆり。
Jesus. Yeah, just go away.
本当はビビってんだろ。自分らが仕掛けたこととはいえ、こうまで噂に尾ひれがついて広まってったこと。俺だって想像もしてなかった。こういう雰囲気とは無縁ののんびりした坊ちゃん学校だと思ってたのに。
正直私もこんなことになるなんて。
けど仕掛けたのは間違いなくお前たちなんだぞ。昨日まで親友だった相手をここまで傷つけたのは。
どうしよう。ねえさゆり、私たちさ。
だったら美穂子はどうなるの？昨日まで親友だった相手に思いっきり裏切られて、未だに立ち直ってないあの子はどうなるのよ。
けど矢田の言い分だけ聞いて決めつけ
た。
だから私たちは本人に確かめたんだ。なのにあいつったら。
Yeah, and she said she cannot tell you, like, God damn it.
否定してくれなかったもん。
それだけじゃないよ。あいつこれだけ言われてるのにまだ美穂子を裏切り続けてるんだよ。あれから何度もその大学生と会ってるんだよ。
Okay.
ごめんなさい先輩、お待たせしました。
Also, if you like not, if you have not played like Rewrite, recently I think I heard the voice of the manager from Goodies there. I'm sure that's the same guy, or at least like I'm like maybe 70% sure. But yeah, I was like, wait, is that the manager? The acting manager? whose name I forgot from the goodies. Haru sprinted through the ticket gate of the station 30 seconds before the time we arranged them to meet. And without slowing down, she ran into my chest. Also, I think like these two girls are going to take Takahiro for like stalking mission, and they're going to follow Koharu, and then Takahiro is going to realize that she's meeting with Haruki, and then yeah, like Setsuna, his sister, everything is going to hell. God damn it. It's not him. Oh, okay. I was sure it was him.
支度に手間取ってたら乗ろうと思ってた電車目の前で出てっちゃったんですよ。
Okay.
俺も焦ったよ。たった今。
I expected Koharu to be lightweight as usual. The combination of her usually lively speed along with the unexpectedly heavy she felt caused me to stagger 3 steps backwards.
でも支度に時間をかけた分今回は完璧ですよ。ほら着替えが3組にパジャマにブラシにドライヤー洗顔フォーム爪切り耳かき携帯の充電器。
Okay. Are you staying at Haruki place again or what? Nail clipper. How long are you going to stay?
お前、旅慣れてないだろ。
Or you are like traveling somewhere? Yeah. What a heavily equipped sleepover set. Okay. It's not wonder she had that much more kinetic energy earlier.
まずはコインロッカー探しませんか。さすがにこのままお買い物は辛いんですけど。
いいよ、俺が持つから。ほんの1、2時間で300円はもったいない。
Sure.
あ、片手で軽々と力強い。
She's traveling to the depression town.
一応、男ですから。
That was actually so heavy that I felt a sharp overwhelming pain run through my right hand for a moment.
じゃあ、もう片方の手は私にくださいね。
Wow. And with my free left hand being held by both of Koharu's hands, my right hand will have to endure the pain of lifting her overstuffed luggage for the next 1 or 2 hours. Great. The long exam period is finally over, and tomorrow will mark the start of an even longer spring break. And although the high school spring break only starts in March, the general public has 3 days off starting from tomorrow, including a national holiday. That's why Koharu probably changed into her casual clothes this time, prepared whenever she need to sleep over at my place. And the rendezvous is with me in Onjuku, where it's unlikely that anyone will recognize us. Okay. And she's light yet again, telling her parents that she'll be going to a ski trip with her friends. Yeah. They're going to find out so goddamn fast.
さて、じゃあまずは食材の買い出しから。
Takaya just going to like randomly pop up. He's just going to like just go in and hey, let's go for drinks. As a pretense.
私、今度こそ料理にも挑戦してみますね。
Okay. Because you heard that Setsuna is good at cooking. So you want to try too. Okay, I see. Semi-aware of our difference in skill. Yeah, okay. Yeah, comparing herself to Setsuna.
いや、俺の料理なんて素人丸出しの食えりゃいいレベルの代物だぞ。
あ、いえ、先輩と比べてるわけじゃ。聞こえてました。
Are you really that unconfident about this?
あとは映画のソフトでも借りてくか。俺の部屋ゲーム機とかないし。
Also, isn't the music too loud comparison to the voice? I mean, it's fine during the editing, I guess. I know. Well, no one complains, so.
そういうのはいいです。二人きりでいられる時間はずっと先輩と向き合ってたいから。
飽きるぞ。
Given that both my hands are occupied, I can't wipe away the sweat that I can imagine is spouting out on my forehead right now.
そうでもないですよ。昼間はずっとバイトだし。
If that would be too loud for my ears, then I would already make it lower. If I'm not bleeding, that's fine. I add just as much as I can. I think we'll be busy with work in daytime after all. Yeah, okay. I can tell if it's just typical of Koharu to insist on going to work during the day, even when she's staying over at the guy's apartment.
出勤時間ずらさないといけませんね。帰りは一緒に出れるけど。
まあな。
Though I was kind of forced to accept the shift she signed up for, signed me up for, of course.
なんかお泊まりっていうより同棲みたいですよね。こういうの。
Kinda, yeah.
それはともかく世話しないよな。本当にそんな週末でいいのか？
いいんです。夜は二人きりですから。
Okay. The moment she said that, I could tell how Koharu meant two different things with her words, or how desperately she's holding onto my hand. Yeah.
先輩、本気で大丈夫ですか？
Okay. This is the first time we have, like, inside shop CG. Okay. Okay. This guy is suspicious. I'm searching for suspicious people.
両肩とも半分抜けてるような感覚が。
I'm holding Koharu's massive luggage in my right hand, and I'm holding 3 days worth of ingredients in my left hand. I don't have a hand that Koharu can hold on to anymore. Well, Koharu herself is occupied holding some heavy looking shopping bags, so it's like the two of us can actually act like a couple right now.
ごめん。あとここにもちょっと寄ってく。
あ、はい。何買います？私がレジ行ってきますよ。
いや、でも。
先輩、両手塞がってるじゃないですか。それに、そんな大荷物でお店の中に入ると、周りのお客さんの迷惑です。どれです？こっちの棚？
Okay.
いや、そっちのセール品の棚の上から。
先輩、もしかして風邪気味？
Both discounted
違うんだ。
items.
実は。
なんで今まで言ってくれなかったんですか？もしかして私が泊まりたいって言ったか
What do
ら。
you want?
だからそうじゃなくて。
You say I'm not good with you. I want to stay over.
そんな風に私のために無理してほしくないです。体調が悪いなら正直に言ってほしかった。
一番上じゃなくて。
そりゃ来るなって言われれば辛いけど、悲しいけど、でも先輩の体の方が大事なのは当然だし。
Hey?
二段目の。
でもやっぱり私来た方がいいじゃないですか。ちょうど今ならつきっきりで看病できるし。先輩、どうして隠してたんですか？
What's incoming? Why do you hide the fact that you were sick?
だから一番上の段の風邪薬じゃなくて二段目に並んでる特価品だって言ってるだろ。
Discounted items on the second row.
私に移すのを心配してたんですか？どうしていつもそんなに気を使って。二段目？
Pharmacy was located next to where the groceries were placed. The second row with all these kind of items, there are a dozen boxes of packed neatly into packages of. Okay, makes sense. Sure. Okay, makes sense. God damn it. Wow.
これ
Wow.
先
Wow.
だから俺が買うって
And that's senpai from her. Oh my god. Okay. The music spectacle really didn't need to happen. Wow.
先輩最低。
人がいいって言ってるのに余計なおせっかいをしたがる。
Wow.
私の性格知ってるくせに。本当は私が驚くの分かってて買わせたんですね。
Despite her complaints and despite the fact that her face was completely and vividly red and no less, Koharu still went out of her way to make a stamp card for me.
悪かったって思って。
だいたい最初から何買うか言ってくれればもう少し心の準備ってものがですね。
いや、本当に悪かったのは
Wow. I just can't believe it.
そうでさ。
It makes sense though, I guess, yeah. Like, protagonists in visual novel care about this? What? Although before all this even started.
準備不足でそういう対策打たないまま小春のこと。
This one's just special.
先輩
Embarrassingly enough, by the time we realized that I didn't put one on when I was doing it with her, we had already finished, yeah. And I think I had cut this part, but he initially wanted to, like, finish inside, but at the last second he just, like, went out.
大学進学を控えた女の子にあまりにも軽率だったというか、なんというか。
Well, it's not like I had anything like that with me in the first place, so it's not like I could have done anything about it, even if I did realize
だ
that.
からまあ、さっきの件は最低な行為じゃない。最低から2番目にひどい程度の行為ということで。そんなところで手を打ってはくれないだろうか。
先輩
はい。
ちょっと適当にぶらついててください。私これから長考に入りますか
Okay.
ら。
何のことだ。
余計な詮索はなしに願います。
Okay, Where are you
お
going?
願いしますから。
What do you need to think about?
おい、小春。
What is happening? What she's planning? Then, with the kind of incident left unsettled, I looked at where Koharu was dashing to and concluded that I indeed didn't need to pry any further. Because there were many style skirts lined up in the direction she ran to with flashy decorations and Valentine's Day written on them. Oh, some chocolates or something? You think about having children, yeah. It's good to be like, nah, let's not use it. We're gonna have like mini Harukis. Oh, welcome to Valerie Shop once again. And I ask once again, where's Setsuna ring with her name hidden in your room? I bet someone's going to find this ring at some point. After leaving the underground grocery street, I walked around the shopping mall looking for the place to rest. I remember that shop was somewhere in this building.
すいません。あ、いつも
Yeah,
ありがとうございます。
覚えてたんですか。
You are kind of frequent here, yeah.
ええ、一度お買い上げいただいたお客様のお顔は 絶対に
Twice.
忘れませんから。
You can still give it to Koharu or whatever you said that one time. Yeah, he forgot about the the name in the ring and he just give the ring to Koharu. That would be so goddamn fucked up.
そりゃどうも。
That can be true, strictly speaking. Though to be fair, it would be quite ridiculous of me to expect her to remember me after more than 3 years.
本日は何をお探しですか？また何時間でもお付き合いしますよ。
いや、
では、ごゆっくりお選びください。何かありましたらいつでも声をかけてくださいね。
ありがとうございます。
The same person must have been perceptive enough to realize that my hesitation had a different reason compared to last time. Okay. And that's why she doesn't stick too close to me and maintains the appropriate distance, unlike what happened last Christmas. Okay. Yeah. She got the bracelet for Cessna back then. Last time I came here, I hesitated for 2 hours. It wasn't about giving her a present that would make her happy, but more about giving her something that wouldn't upset her. I was scared to become too distant from her, and I felt a sense of guilt if I get too close. Yeah. While telling myself that I had to decide on one of them, I walked around in circles endlessly. And now we have drifted much further apart than ever before, the heavy unbreakable feeling of guilt continuing to envelop me. And before I knew it, her birthday has come about. I think about what to give her and I'm perplexed by the very thought. Are we going for the party then? Or is he planning to give it like just like the day when her birthday is, but he's not going to the party? I don't know. I lost my track of dates. Is he going to the party or not? Did he declare this yet? I don't know. After all, I've decided not to meet her on that commemorative day. Okay. Thank you, game.
先輩？
That's why when Koharu called out to me, I think I made a face like a kid who was caught red-handed.
さっき選んでたのはおみそ先輩の
Okay.
誕生日プレゼントですよね。
Mm-hmm.
小春。
However, compared to my heartbreaking feelings, the word that Koharu matters shook me even more.
どうして何も買わずに出てきちゃったんですか？別に時間ならいくらでもあるのに。
Because Haruki is Haruki, and he did not want you around, so he will not feel guilty and stuff.
なんでそれを。
私のところにもお誘い来ましたから。姉ちゃんの誕生日パーティー。
I was joking when I said we're going to introduce you.
高弘君。
最初はね、全部バレてるのかと思いました。のこのこ言ってみたら、また。
You're not going to change your decision and suddenly go there, right? You're not going to just change decision suddenly.
そんな。高弘君はそんなやつじゃないって。
Again.
そうなんですよね。ただ、私を元気づけようとしてくれたみたい。
I also understand how she feels. I'm sure that Koharu had to endure Takahiro-kun's kindness. After all, kindness given from the members of the Ogiso family is simply too hard to bear for those who have stayed from their intended paths.
先輩の誕生日だから。なのに、私のせいで祝えないから、せめてプレゼントだけで。
Yes. And yet I chose not to go.
思ってないよ。
Okay.
プレゼント送りましょうよ。
Okay.
いいよ別に。毎年送ってたわけじゃないんだし。
パーティー断ったんだから、そのくらいはありじゃないですか。
いいのかよ、小春は。
いいんです。今は。
Do you though? Really?
何が？
人には 別々の
Sincerity is back.
それぞれの誠実があるって。
Meant for different people.
それって
それを八方美人と取ってしまうことは簡単だけど、そう単純に考えてたのが去年までの私だけど。
Is this actually going to help her fix stuff with Yada? That she understands this? Huh. The other girl who doesn't feel ashamed about anything and sincerely believes in her own sense of justice.
今だって正しいって思ってるわけじゃないけれど、でもわかるようになっちゃいました。
小春
Has not become such a... Koharu has not become such a captivating woman and all because of me.
今週末、先輩は小木曽先輩のところに行かずに私のそばにいてくれるって言ってくれた。
Okay, yeah. I'm sure that's a sin that I've committed against her.
それだけで十分です。
My greatest sin of them all was making her accept such a change within herself.
私が勝手に好きになったのに、そのせいで勝手に傷ついただけなのに、それでも先輩は私のために過ちを犯してくれた。
She's still very silent from time to time, even though I maxed out the voice audio. I could increase this in OBS, I guess, but I think that would be too much.
そんな悲しいこと言うなよ。
先輩優しいから私のことを放っておけなかっただけですよね。
違う、俺は。
わかりますよ、そのくらい。だって
Ooh,
って言ってもらったこと。
she hits him with a hard hit now. Okay, emotional damage is done. I never ever noticed that.
でも
Neither did I, really.
ですよね。
But yeah, that was only her who said that. Even though such a simple phrase is so commonly used around
と
us.
こうるさくつきまとってた相手に急に好きだとか言われても普通簡単に受け止められないですよね。
Damn. But to think that such a phrase never came out of my mouth even once.
や先輩にはずっと思ってきた人がいて、その人とちょっとすれ違ってしまった瞬間だった。
To be honest, I don't remember. Did he say... I mean, he must have said that he loves Setsuna, right? At some point. He did say that he loves Kazusa, but I don't remember the scene when he said that he loves Setsuna. I just don't remember, but I bet like he said it at some point, right? It's not like he never said that. Like, to Setsuna, too. I don't remember, to be honest. You said it many times, okay, yeah. That I expected. That makes no sense if you didn't. Okay. To think that only Koharu has ever said phrase between us.
そんなに簡単に好きって言える方がおかしいんです。そんないい加減な人、私好きにならないです。
小春、
軽々しく好きって言わないのが先輩の誠実。
Hmm.
それでも私が優しくしてほしい時にしっかり抱きしめてくれるのも先輩の誠実。
違う、そんなの。
今はわかるんですよ。人にはいくつもの一人の人に対して手でも。
That was nothing but a convenient way for me to run away. So this episode will have like discussion about the meaning of sincerity, I guess. Koharu should absolutely not be saying those things. Saying things like this. Not while she's being manipulated by the worst double standard there is.
先輩、今からあの店に戻りましょう。小木曽先輩へのプレゼント選びに行きましょう。
なら小春も。 小春へのプレゼントも受け取って。
ダメですよ先輩。
なんで？
そんなことされたら私全言撤回しちゃいそうになるじゃないですか。
Actually, not giving a present to Koharu is a good thing here. From the plot standpoint, from like what happened in the game so far. Every time Haruki bought some present for a girl, there was a disaster with this girl. She did not get anything for Koharu, so it's going to be fine. Every single time he bought something, that was a disaster. Okay, I guess a book for Kazusa early days was fine. That was her fault, she lost it. Actually, wait, no, that was Haruki who lost it. Wait, what? How was that? She was searching for it anyway. But yeah.
どうぞ。
Since we arrived at Minami Saotsugu, Koharu has been following a few meters behind me. I'm unable to tell just what she's trying to accomplish by doing this and how effective she is at doing so. Don't buy presents. Even so, no matter how dark the shadow cast on her is, her passion will refuse to bend as always.
ただいま。
Oh, that's awesome and cute. I love it. The age scene soon. Oh. Wait, we have two? We have two for character? Okay, that's new. Anyway, if that's the case, I will save here and we'll record something else for now. And I will finish this off screen. So YouTube, I will be back with you after the cut, and on stream we are going to record IO, I guess.
おかえり。
Yeah.
ただいま。帰りました。1週間。
I've come back home.
先輩の
Wow.
先輩のところに。
Yeah. Though I suppose she may have only wanted to say those words.
おかえり。小春。
That's why the thing door separates us. Okay. 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 Stop voices when they turn page, please. That's why once the thin door separates us from the world, Koharu feelings become uncontrollable. Uncontrollable. Yeah.
ごめんな、小春。何もあげられなくて。
Our lips touched. She buried her face into my chest, and she broke down sobbing in a blink of an eye.
先輩気にすることない。だって私はその代わりに今夜から日曜までの先輩をもらうんだから。
今から3日間、俺は小春のものだ。
私には帰るところがある。私は恋をしてる。だから負けないんです。
Yeah. So she's hoping that with the power of love, she can push through all the bad events that's happening in the school and with Yada and stuff. The problem is how Takahiro and what Takahiro and Takea are going to do. I'm like mostly concerned about these two, to be honest, at this point. Like I don't think like they're like going straight go to Setsa and tell what's happening. But they're going to confront Haruki or Koharu about this, like 100%. At some point. We desperately pour our strength into our numbed hands that were holding the heavy luggage, tightly and forcefully hugging one another. Our 3 days of living together have only just begun, and yet... And this time, I will actually do something I didn't do before, like ever. I will see how it is, okay? I will go with... Oh wait, this is like... Wait, why do we have... We know opacity for visual? Normal? Oh, Windows on, Windows off. Interesting. Windows opacity for visual scenes. So this is for normal. So these are probably for... Oh wait, is this like actually just for the age scenes? I will go with max here and we'll see what will happen. If this actually will change the opacity. I didn't know this have two options. Okay, we'll see what will happen. Every day, so yeah. The both of us desired one another so passionately, right from the start, as if our final farewell was near. Okay.
これでいいですか？
あ
Okay.
急に怖くなっちゃいましたよ。
It's not like I'm all that experienced either. Rather, my experiences are quite limited, both in number of partners I've had and the number of times I've done it.
なんだかいやらしいですよね。
Perhaps she truly sees me the way through.
続きしてくれないんですか？
けど俺いやらしいし
And that explanation confirms it. Haru really didn't say that on purpose. She just honestly sees me as the perverted guy. Touche.
先輩。
俺いやらしいからもちろん
Of course. Haruki's handling the censoring now. Haru's reactions are so desperate though that it's gradually awakening my mischievous side. Okay, I'm kinda terrified.
一番良かったかも。
She's behaving in a way that should be impossible considering the image I have of her. An extraordinary event.
誰にも言えないようなことしちゃって嬉しかった。いろいろと
I forget about all important stuff, huh? It's like similar to like how Haruki tried to like forget about stuff. And then lifting up her body, which should have been out of strength, Gal tries her best to get on top of me. Oh. Oh, she's taking initiative. Just so she could offer herself to me and only me.
大丈夫ですか？私ちゃんと先輩の真上に来てます？
The awkward moment of being curiously watched while putting on a condom is over. Okay.
大丈夫ほらここ
本当だ。今先輩のがついてきました。
だいぶ待たされたから
お待たせしました。あとは思う存分どうぞ。
無理にはしないって小春にも良くなってもらいたいし
ありがとうございます。先輩。
じゃあ腰下ろしてゆっくりな
はい。
We both agreed to do it while hugging each other. That actually is a lovely scene. God damn it.
重くないですか？
もうちょっと太ってもいいと思うぞ
In any case, hugging like this, it feels like I can embrace her entire body.
そういう意味じゃなくてですね。
重くないよ
She meant like heavy as the burden basically for
出
him.
てしまった立場とか。
もう答えたこれ以上の質問は打足だろそういう余計なことを考えるのはなしに
してしまうくらい安らげてしまうから。
さっきまでは変態とか意地悪とか散々な言いようだったのにさ
そのままいじめ抜いてくれた方がよかった。そしたら私ただ気持ちよくて痛くて何も考えずに 疲れて眠るはずだったのに。
Embracing each other as hard as we can, caressing each other as gently as we can. Tears spills from Koharu's eyes, and then she tries to hide why she shed tears. Honestly, it feels like I tore something. I could sort of tell how she felt. But I still can't make her open up to me completely, since I promised her that. Yeah, she's still hiding and like hurting herself. As long as she continues to hide the truth from me, all I can do is watch over her. That's why I can only embrace Koharu with all my might.
小春だけ辛いの不公平だろ。
No matter how harsh the situation becomes, I will still be by her side, stroking her head, giving her kisses. That's why, when Koharu digs her nails into my back, while I accept her passion, I embrace her even harder than before. Her lips that were thoughtfully partaking in mine just a short while ago are now wrapped around my collar, biting me. Interesting. You probably have this over the black screen. She's saying, I have to stop. No, I can't do that to him. Very interesting statement from Koharu. She's like talking to herself. That she can do this to Haruki, I think, or something. Like, I need to tell him about what is like happening and stuff. Maybe that's what she means. I'm not sure, but this is a very interesting statement. The rougher I get, the more pain I feel. The hesitation fades as I help her forget about her troubles. I stop Koharu from moving away with a kiss, and this time Koharu bites my tongue. Surprised by her own actions, Koharu tries to separate her lips from mine, but I won't let her go. It has a slight metallic taste. Oh! Great! She beaten him to bleed. Damn, she's dangerous. I wonder when we will be able to enjoy this pleasure without pain. After you basically will open up to each other and actually talk about the like whole private situations that's happening, because so far you are paining yourself and each other while at the same time loving each other. Koharu desperately caresses my back, which had been scarred by her fingernails. Overall, awesome and lovely scene, but still you can like see and hear like the emotional trauma, especially within Koharu. That is like happening to her like on daily basis, basically.
ご注文くれ
Happy time! We're back!
ナスのグラタン一つ、地中海風リゾット一つ、ドリンクセット一つ、以上でよろしいですか？
Okay, should I end the episode here? Maybe I will go a little bit further because... yeah, just in case, you know? Just in case.
ではごゆっくりどうぞ。
Oh, I'll just cut here.
わかりました。少々お待ちください。お会計ご一緒でよろしいですか？ 2580円になります。5000円お預かりします。まず先に2000円お返しします。こちら残り420円。
Okay.
北原さん、彼女に見とれてないで仕事してください。
Sato, yeah. That's the voice I thought I heard in the rewrite. Apparently I was right. At least that's what chat said to me while I was like recording this on stream before. But maybe the chat was wrong. So you can tell me in the comments if you watch rewrite and actually heard me talking about this guy. Actually, actually this episode of rewrite is not up yet. No, wait, it is. Because this is going to be on Thursday. Yeah, and rewrite when I talk about this is on Wednesday. Yeah, okay. Okay.
ペペロンチーノ上がったぞ。あと代名詞だと誰のことを指してるのかわからん。いずれ店長になろうというもの、その辺はしっかりしろ。へりくつ勝負に持ち込まないでください。俺が北原さんに勝てるわけないっしょ。
That's Koharu. She's completely different when she's working compared to when she's in bed. Wow. Well, that's expected. So Fer is still that's expected of her is still there. But apart from the obvious, her weak side seems to disappear the moment she puts on the goodies uniform. Perhaps Koharu thinks that this restaurant is one of the very few places she can stay strong with the way things are now.
それはそうとですね。店長、どうやら本部に戻るらしいです。
Yeah.
もう
Like,
仕事は無理
A work is kind of an escape for her, just like it was for Haruki.
そうなんだ。大変だな、そりゃ。大変なんですよ。代理が取れそうなんです。さっきのいずれ店長にって話、実は4月からに決まりました。
Okay.
おめでとうと言っていいのか、ご愁傷様と言っていいのか。
Wow.
どちらもお気遣いありがとうございます。正社員にはなりたかったんすよ。正社員には。
I was actually referring to the retired manager who I said when I said now that sounds terrible, but it's too late to correct that now.
まあ、もともと正社員なんてどの店にも1人か2人しかいないから。
Really? I don't think that's the thing.
残業手当つくのか。まあ、ある程度は覚悟できてたことです。まずは組合探そうかと思って。まあ、頑張ってくれ。前店長のわだちは踏まないようにな。でもそう決まっちゃったら急に店自体の今後が心配になっちゃって、特にスタッフ確保。言っておくが、俺はもう就職活動が。
Ah.
分かってます。北原さんとまでは言いません。ただ杉浦さんを手放さないようにしてほしいだけで。
Yeah, she seems to be doing good here.
それを俺に言われても困るんだけど。彼女ホールスタッフの能力は当然なんすけど、あの真面目さが他のホールの子たち。
Good thing for they're working here as well. So that made me realize I still have voices. Also, we have adults in voices, but we can just do all or just like left the moans. Are you fucking kidding me? There should be just button on off, basically. Do not have background noise. But they could like they made these adult sim voices to be exactly the same volume as the voice volume. This is ridiculous. I mean, I can technically for the scenes like reduce the audio, I guess, like to half or something. But anyway, not a big deal.
中川さんがああいう人望はあるけど放任な子なんで、その下で彼女がサブっぽい役割してくれるとうちの店もいい感じで回るかななんて。まあ生まれながらの委員長だから、
Yeah.
うまいこと補い合ってるかもな。北原さんがしっかり育ててくれたおかげでうまくミニ北原さんみたいになってくれた。
Pretty much, yeah.
働き的にも思想的にもサイズ的にも、それから後半に行くに従ってどんどん方面に失礼になってきてる。とにかくよろしくお願いしますよ。彼女北原さんが口説きさえすればここに残ってくれると思うんで。人の話を聞けよ。
Wow.
ねえねえ小春ち、その呼び方やめてくださいってあれほど。だいたい今は仕事中ですよ。ちゃんと暇作ってから話してるからいいじゃん。北原さんやっと戻ってきたね。大学が春休みに入ったそうですから羨ましいですね。春休みが1月以上。よかったね小春ち、これから毎日ラブラブじゃん。
Oh.
どうしてそういう論理展開になるのかはさておき、私はまだ学校ありますから、卒業式までまだ2週間は授業です。あいたー。じゃあ週末だけラブラブだね。更衣室でイチャイチャなんかしちゃったりして。勤務先を男あさりの場みたいに言わないでください。不謹慎です。じゃあ卒業したらラブラブだね。ついでに春から同じキャンパスでラブラブ。 いい加減ラブラブから離れてください。そんな明るく楽しい恋愛なんか全然してませんから。
I'll increase opacity a little bit. I kinda liked the maximum opacity in the scene back there. I kinda liked that. But I think like this is fine, yeah. Just need to add a little more of it. It's easier to read this way. Brightness, anything else? Yeah, sure.
なんか余裕であしらうね。前はもっと切羽詰まってて、北原さん絡むとギラッとしてたのに。
And now it's like, yeah.
いい加減、チーフの的外れな詮索に対して真面目に否定するのに飽きただけです。もしかしてうまくいっちゃった？本命彼女としての余裕？
Okay.
違います。責任持って完全否定します。
Okay, sure.
あ、キスマークメッケ。
Damn. Wow. She just bait her. This is just a bait. She did not see anything. She just bait her to see the reaction. Oh my god. She's smart. Holy shit.
昨日蚊が出たんですよ。この真冬に。
Okay, Koharu is as calm as ever. Okay. This is just a battle here.
それ、いくらなんでも思いっきり嘘でしょ。キスマークってのも嘘ですよね。ガードが
Wow. Wow, they're so good.
ガードも何も私にそういう事情はありません。あしからず。もう。
Wow.
もう中川さんってば疑り深いから。
その割にはうまくあしらってたな。
Just proclaimed that she would surely cut her hands if she did it while talking. So I ended up cutting the ingredients while Koharu watches over the pot. Yeah, she said like she can't do the two things at the same time. And after hearing her out, after hearing her out, it became evident that Koharu actually doesn't have much cooking experience at all. After which I decided to take the safe route and settle with making curry, which I'm almost confident in.
いろいろなツッコミを想定してあらかじめ答えを用意してるんです。ちゃんとメモに取って暗記して。
Wow, really? You prepared for all of this? Holy crap.
そこまでするのもどうかと思うけど。
私、突発的な嘘は苦手なんですよ。先輩の境地にはなかなか至らない。
Yeah, I guess so.
あ、沸騰してきましたよ。
至るな。それは間違った成長だ。
Don't try to get on that level.
よしと。これでしばらくは煮込むだけですね。
I'm terrible at lying, by the way. I'm so fucking terrible liar.
悪を救うことを忘れるな。ずっと鍋見張ってろ。俺はサラダを作る。
はい、お任せください。
Up until now, she has shown how capable she is on various occasions, like in sports, studying, and in her part-time job. But now I found something she's below average in. Well, it's simply due to lack of experience. If she gets serious, I'm sure she will surprise me in the week.
バイト楽しいか？
はい、だいぶ馴染んできました。
みたいだな。
The fact that Koharu still doesn't miss any of her shifts, even while she's staying over at my place, demonstrates how diligent she
最
is.
初は旅行の資金作りが目的だったんですけど、今は手段と目的が入れ替わってる気がします。
そっか。
A strong sense of responsibility is probably one of the reasons why that's the case, though I can feel as if that's not all there is to it while she's working. Notably, she's been letting out more frequent, more natural smiles after work is over, which is something that's quite rare recently.
だってもう目的の方は。
Ooh, whispering that, huh? I've already lost my goal. What do you mean exactly? You mean your goal as you mean like being friends with Yada? Because her goal was to like make up with her, right? So she doesn't want to anymore? Is that what she means? I'm not sure.
なんでもありませんよ。
I'm not sure what she means by that. It worries me. How she immediately puts on her unnatural smile whenever she let her guard down.
中川さんは性格に難ありだけど可愛がってくれるし頼りになるし、他の人たちともだいぶ気軽に話せるようになったし、ただちょっと言いたいこともあるんですよね。
Okay.
私よりキャリアが長い人ばかりなのになんか向上心がないというか腰掛け的というか。
Okay. I mean, that's what you call the work burnout, right? Or something like that.
そういう指摘はほどほどにしとけよ。ほとんどの子たちが単なる小遣い稼ぎなんだよ。
私だってそうですよ。
誰もが自分と同じと思わない方がいい。
Yeah, and you are doing this also partially to forget about stuff, which you will not admit, but we all know that this is a way of escape for you as well. Partially. It was a wall I crashed into about a year ago.
自分の思い通りにしようとしても無駄な圧力を生むだけだ。ある程度は時間かけないと。
In any case, it took me about half a year before I could properly balance my idea of reward and punishment. Okay, yeah, so Haruki's realizing that. Yeah, exactly. And even then, I've been told that I've been oppressively restricting myself.
でもな、3ヶ月休日働いてるだけでこんなに色々と見えてきちゃうのよな。
小春は身長の割に目線が高いからな。
そうやってすぐ身長で落とすのやめてください。ちゃんとクラスの整列でも前に3人います。
Okay.
いいじゃないか。頭撫でやすい。
Aww.
実践も伴わずに怪獣できると思わないでください。
Wow.
はるかったほら。
濡れた手で頭触らないように。
Still, I'm glad. It seems like she's in much better mood compared to how she was yesterday. I've had to bear witness to just how emotionally volatile she's been when I've been meeting her during the weekends lately. But the fact that she still has this place to return to is reassuring. And although she hasn't gone out of her way to avoid talking to me today, I can actually feel that she's truly enjoying herself while she's at Goodies, and it's something she feels from the bottom of her heart. And not only expressed in words. I mean, she is enjoying this. Yeah, she's different from you, I guess. Because did you really enjoy any of your works, Haruki? I'm not sure. In Koharu's situation, I feel like she does enjoy working at Goodies, but at the same time, we know this is the escape, yeah? It's like, just as the scenes we have with Haruki and her, you know, the spicy scenes, we can see like she enjoys this, and also she's trying to punish herself, basically, at the same time. So this is the same with the Goodies, basically. Like, she generally loves it, but at the same time, it's escape.
不満がないわけじゃないけど本当に楽しいんです。だからこそ自分が嫌になることもあるけど。
I come to hate myself, yeah.
だからみんなにあまり厳しいこと言うなって。
違います。そういうのじゃないんです。
じゃあ何を。
そんな楽しくて好きな仲間たちにも平気で嘘をつく自分がです。
Yeah.
例えばですね、こうして今先輩の部屋に泊まってるくせにみんなには何もないってしれっと言うんですよ。
それはそんなの俺だ。
でもそうやって堂々と嘘をつくようになってから逆にみんな信じてくれるようになってきたと思います。
Yep. That's indeed. My relationship with Koharu was initially rumored to be more or less confirmed, but I've noticed that it's become more of the running gag lately.
嘘をつくときは堂々としてるのって重要みたいですね。私
Okay.
本質的には
She's learning from the
そうなの
best.
かもしれません。
Perhaps everything that has transpired is the result of us sweeping the topic under the rug with okay, let's just get back to work. And the fact that neither of us have gone out of our way to deny it.
先輩と同じで。
ごめん。
It's just as Koharu said, she's a liar right now.
いえ、私こそごめんなさい。何もそこで先輩を引き合いに出すことないのに。
And she's lying to just about everyone. Whenever it be her close friends, people that she can put her faith in, or even the very person she says she loves without hesitation, yeah. Haruki realizes. She can lie to them without batting an eye.
そっちを謝ったんじゃないよ。
先輩？
俺のせいで嘘つきになってしまったこと。
Oof. Is it time that we're going to open up? If not for the fact that I was so close to her, she wouldn't have needed to tell all the lies she did. And for me, Haru gradually became really good at lying. Before I realized it, the cutting sound of the knife on the chopping board disappeared. The hot pot was filled with the cold vegetables, so the water will take some time to boil again. A moment of silence passed in the kitchen. We are doing the emotional opening up scene, I think. Now that I think about it, was it because of Kazusa that I became a liar? Ooh, we are back to Kazusa times! Holy crap! Okay. So, Haruki, you passed the torch down to the next person. I wasn't like Haruki just passed his secret power to the next person. I wasn't able to control my feelings for her. But the way she distanced herself so far away from me after inching the slightest bit closer only served to shake me to the core. Every time I tried to give up, and every time I hoped that such feelings would just disappear on their own, she cluelessly went out of her way to distance herself from me. And that's why, time after time, I lied so horribly to the girl I loved and just started dating to Setsuna. In other words, I perhaps really have become good at lying, but I haven't grown as a person at all.
先輩、今何を考えてますか？
Having a weird face, huh?
小春のこと。
言ったそばから嘘つき。
Damn.
ごめんな。
I realize that Koharu is trying her best to stand on her tiptoes as she's facing me, because I could feel her entire weight through her two hands on my shoulders. That's why I naturally tilt my head to the side, leaning forward ever so slightly towards Koharu's exposed forehead, in order to reach the same height as her lips.
そして私も嘘つき。
小春。
今先輩とこんなことしてるのに、みんなには何もないってしれっと言うんですよ。
Yeah, we talked about this before.
嘘つき同士、せめて今だけは自分を責めるの夢にしません？
I forgot to change my microphone sensitivity though. I was supposed to change it so you don't hear like me moving on the chair and stuff.
小春がそれを望むなら。
私が今望んでるのはとりあえず続きです。
料理中にこういうことするのってなんというかお約束が過ぎるな。
No way I'm getting another scene. When I'm going to cut this episode, or this is another episode, I can't have like 3 episodes of this.
大丈夫。ちゃんと耳だけは鍋に向けておきますから。だから
Okay.
吹いてくる。
Are we really going to have... Is this happening? Is this happening? It is happening. Jesus! Jesus! Shh. Shh. God damn it! Good job, Haruki. So by accident I clicked window. Whoa. Holy shit, that was loud. Okay. I saw the phone and some image happened on the phone. Someone sent a message or something? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so there was no scene. Okay, never mind then. So they just had a fun time off screen. Okay. Whew. We're saved. We're saved. But damn, that was such a long, like, good time. Damn. Thank you. I received your present today, Haruki-kun. Okay, how did she receive the present? Did you send it in with mail? That's kind of fucked up. You know where she lives. This is like very weird for Setsuna probably as well. Like, no, like, despite their situation, like Setsuna and Haruki, like Setsuna doesn't know about Koharu. Like, from Setsuna perspective, the way they are, like Haruki and Setsuna, he could just like go and like give her this present. But seems like he just mailed it to her. That would like make her question a thing or two. Like, why we went like suddenly way more distance recently? I received your present today, Haruki-kun. Thank you for the really wonderful pair of the earrings. I will treasure them. Aww. So he got the earrings for her this time. So what kind of disaster will happen this time? Because as we learned, every time he buys a present, it's going to be a disaster. Even though I didn't give you a present in exchange for the one you gave me for Christmas, you still sent me another one. I'm so sorry for always being on the receiving end. Even though it was all my fault and even though I did such a terrible thing to you back then. Even so, the moment I realized that you still care about me, I was so happy that tears rolled down my cheeks. I'm sorry. The fact that I'm making complaints in a text that was meant to express my gratitude makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it, Haruki-kun? Don't worry about the party. It was my mom's idea in the first place, and you and Takeya came over anyway. Rather, I feel bad that even though you are busy working, we are having fun here. I challenged myself to make a cake this year, and roast beef too. This is my first try. I'm not sure if it'll go well. Please do your best at work, Haruki-kun. Don't push yourself too hard and risk your health, okay? It's still cold after all. Well then, good night. Even though it was all my fault, she says. Even though I did such a terrible thing to you, she says. You're wrong, Setsuna. I'm the one at fault, and I'm the one who's done so many terrible things to you. That's the reason why I've decided to give you that present. I'm just not the same as you. No, far worse. Okay. Is Koharu already asleep and he's like looking at her and she's like cute as hell? Never mind. As I remain on the bed with my arms around my knees and with my mobile phone still open. Okay, so so Koharu came back to the room. Okay. I wonder what kind of expression Koharu's making as she's looking at me. I'm not able to tell, with only the faint light spilling from the bathroom door. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we are back! We do have multiple in one sequence. Okay then. To be honest, I don't think I have to censor anything on this one. I really don't think I have to. But I probably will just in case.
何
Oh, you're like literally licking his wounds. Okay, I see.
Ah.
In the darkness, Koharu fingers gently caresses my back, using the same fingers that have dug into the same spot with her sharp nails up until now, just a short moment ago.
ごめんなさい。私、今日も。
大丈夫、こんなの全然深くないし。
余計に染みちゃいました。ごめんなさい。私。
いや、痛いんじゃないから。ただくすぐったかっただけで。
Maybe I would just... Actually, yeah, maybe I would just cover the like left part of the screen because there's a little bit of butt. Yeah. She probably means to disinfect it. This time she covers the wound with her lips and slowly licks it with the tip of her tongue.
続けて。ありがとうな。
What a pair, god damn it. Sometimes they are weird. Using the same mouth which left teeth marks on my shoulders up until now a short moment ago. And she was biting him just before. Again. What are you, a vampire?
先輩の血の。
だから大丈夫だって。小春の爪全然長くないし。
They really are not. They really are not.
痛かったわけじゃないんです。ただ今までなったことのない感覚で首筋がチリチリして背筋がゾワゾワして思わず。
そっか。
Does that mean?
なんだろう、私どうしちゃったんだろう。なんだか。
気にすること全然ないと思うぞ。
On the contrary, as a man, this is something to be happy about. Probably.
ねえ先輩、次にするときは私の手を縛ってくれませんか。
Okay, she is into this. Okay. Okay. Okay, yep, okay. I'm very curious how much she's like actually into this and how much it's like for her own self-punishment, basically. Since the very first time when she called herself his, you know? Yeah. I could assume she's into this, but...
冗談じゃない。そんなひどい真似ができるか。
Because that's not my fetish, but it's scarier than... But it's scarier that she said that, unaware of his meaning.
でも爪から悪い菌が入って破傷風になっちゃったら。
Wow.
心配性にも程があるだろう。する前にちゃんと手を洗えば済む話だ。あと、小春の手が触れる。
つまりこれからはする前にお風呂一緒に入った方がいいってことでしょうか。
別々に入っても何も変わらないだろう。
一緒に入っても何も変わりませんよね。
もう寝ろ。明日も早番なんだから。
Okay, no scene actually this time? Okay. Episode saved.
はい。おやすみなさい。
Okay, cool, love it. Okay. Koharu said she might have become a fool last night, and those words somehow possess a sense of reality to them. However, the basis of her thought process was so naive and pitiful, I could only lighten chide her for saying it. I think like she knows what she meant. She's not that she's not like not aware of what she's saying. Like Haruki just thinks like she's not aware. In that, I felt a slight sense of frustration at my lack of vocabulary. Yeah, it was rather frustrating. Her response was supposed to be that of the light of love, and yet I wasn't sensitive enough to give her a serious reply.
もう寝ちゃいました。
Okay, actually back to this.
そんなわけないだろう。まだ10秒も経ってないんだ。
Wow.
ごめんなさい。ねえ、
何？
さっきのメール。
Ooh. Wow.
ミサ先輩から
Okay.
ですよね。
Yeah, let's talk about your ex. That still doesn't know she's an ex. Holy crap. This is actually so messed up. Damn. I'm truly frustrated. I'm frustrated about how I'm so cowardly that I'm not able to say anything right
プレ
now.
ゼント届いたんですか？おみそ先輩喜んでました？
I'm frustrated about how I'm so weak that I can't even answer a question she asked me.
別に気にする必要ないです。私におみそ先輩のこと隠しても意味ないじゃないですか。
I'm frustrated about how I'm so pathetic that I've been forgiven by Koharu before I could even say anything.
私も一緒にいたんですよ、プレゼント選びの時。なのに今さらそのことを気にしてどうするんですか？
My terrible self who is unable to move forward or backward, and in the end is only pushed forward by Koharu. Yeah, like that's just so interesting that like Haruki is like making the same thing that Koharu did before for him, so like helping her out, like waiting until she opens up to him and stuff over the situation. But she still like keep pushing him, like on the back. Push forward. It's like she stopped like supporting him. Actually, I just overthink stuff. Like this is just obvious, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about.
それに
It's been too long.
春樹先輩がおみそ先輩のことどう思ってるか知っててこうなるのを望んだんですよ。
Yeah, okay. Although that was Koharu's wish, according to her own words, I haven't been given any reason to believe them. I don't understand anything. Be it Koharu true feelings or what she truly wishes for.
するならおみそ先輩のことを気にしてください。私の理不尽なわがままのせいでしばらく春樹先輩に会えない彼女のことを。
Yeah. Koharu here is clearly like self-punishing herself. She's like, yeah, my selfishness, this is my fault and stuff like this. Like, the duality of their like relationship is just insane. Like, it's clearly out of love, but also at the same time, like, they're just punishing themselves. This is... Damn.
もうね
This is sad.
今の小春変なこと喋りすぎだ。
Therefore, on top of my terrible actions, I paint another awful layer over it.
本当に変ですよね。私さっきからひどいこと喋りすぎですよね。
変だけどひどくない。もういいんだよ。
I can't even reassure the person who is in the same bed as me. I can't stop her from being hurt by her own words.
先輩は今私に恩返ししてくれてるだけなんです。
違うよ。
Yeah.
先輩の逃げ場になってあげようって頑張ったけど
Damn.
回りして全部裏目に
Oh, what a hard line.
回れんで今度は先輩が逃げ場になってくれてるだけなんです。
Oof.
違うって言ってるだろ。
Yeah.
だから今
Damn.
いいんです。
Damn. You can just hear like Koharu turmoil.
小春。
私がまた強くなれたら全てが
Oh. Oh wow, that hurts me.
先輩のところに
Yo.
帰ってもいいんです。
Yo.
小春。
Hearing her sobbing behind my back, I turned around and held her to my chest. As a spineless coward, this is the only comfort I can give her.
もういいんだって。今は何も考えなくて眠ればさ。
And the worst thing about the sentence is that you did not deny anything about what you just said. Holy shit.
あら
Oh.
してずっと抱きしめてください。
ごめん。夜が明けるまで小春の顔ずっと見てるから。
あと腕枕してください。そしたら私今夜は泣かずに済むと思うから。
わかった。おやすみ。
おやすみなさい。
Oh my god, this scene was so painful. Oh, crap. Koharu head rests on my left arm, but my right hand caresses her damp hair, which she had just washed. I continue to attentively gaze at her adorable face in the darkness, until the tears from her eyes disappear and her breathing becomes regular as she falls asleep. No, until the night is over, as I promised. Oh. Oh, okay. I was like wondering what was the sound.
大丈夫っすか？いや、悪かった。作り直すから。
Oh yeah, he cannot like focus on work and stuff because he's tired, he was not sleeping at all. I see. I cleaned up the scattered ingredients and threw away whatever was left in the garbage bin while I was at it. After washing the frying pan, I dried it by heating it up and pour a light splash of oil into it again. Then I take a new pack from the refrigerator, cut open and throw its contents into the pan. I'm spending another monotonous day on the kitchen of goodies.
全部右手でやるの辛くないっすか？
Oh, because yeah, hand pillow, yeah. I mean, it shouldn't like you should be able to move your hand after a few minutes. It's not like it should like stay like this like for several hours. Leaving aside the fact that I can't use my left hand, I must really lack muscular strength if I can't use my arm after something like this. I might even lose an arm wrestling match with Koharu at this rate.
しばらく休憩してきていいっすよ。今のうちならなんとか持ちこたえますから。いや、そういうわけにも。人並みにしか使えない北原さんなら遠慮なく休んでもらっても大して痛くないっす。人並みにしか使えない時点で痛すぎるので。
This is kind of funny sentence. When you become only as useful as everyone else, it's fine for you to rest. You can't rest if you are like above everyone. Only as efficient as everyone else. Jesus.
悪い。10分だけ。
Wow. It's just a simple muscle pain, or has my blood circulation not returned to normal? Yeah, like I said, the blood circulation should return to normal in like few minutes. It should not take the half of the day. If this is happening for you to like having problems for more than few minutes, just go to doctor. Also, by the way, it really can happen that like when you sleep like on your hand and like you know, you sometimes can... I don't know if like any of you experience that, but like when you sleep on your hand or something, like sometimes it can just go like totally, like your hand can just like go totally flaccid. Like you pick it up with another hand, try to pick it, have it like on up, but it goes down anyway. And you just cannot move it at all. It happens. And in rare situations, it actually can have like usually it just goes back to normal after like few minutes, but sometimes like it's possible that it can like be damaged more, basically because of the nerves, and you should see a doctor for this. But yeah, like usually few minutes and it's back up normal. There are a lot of things on my mind right now, some of which I regret. Particularly my decision to act tough and actually provide her with my arm as a pillow up until morning. But I had no choice but to do it back then. More importantly, I wanted to do it back then. I close my eyes slowly as I recall the fact that I never managed to shut them through the previous night. How much time passed until Koharu finally managed to fall asleep soundly and peacefully after shutting her eyes with her head on my arm? I really couldn't tell while I was still in that eternal darkness. I wasn't sure if the quiet sound coming from her were of her sleep talking, her having sobs, or just sniffling. I watched Koharu the whole time until morning as I promised. As I promised I would, alerted by even the slightest change of sound. To put it more accurately, I did so until Koharu had clearly woken up and pestered me for a good morning kiss. Okay. That's right, I didn't leave Koharu's side for even a moment last night. And he was like actually writing back messages to Setsuna. at the same time. Damn, Koharu. I mean, Haruki. I'm glad it arrived safely. I suppose I should say that it's just a cheap trinket as usual. I know it's a bit early, but happy birthday. I apologize that I can't even show up to celebrate an event that only happens once a year. I feel nauseous sensation rising from my chest from my own self-loathing. Although Haru permits me to do this, I'm still doing it behind her back. Although I said I'm Koharu's until tomorrow, I'm still getting in touch with Setsuna through written words. I know full well that I've done terrible things to both of them, but the guilt in me drives my fingers to continue typing on the keys on my phone. Roast beef, huh? Looks like you're gone and raised the bar. Isn't that a dish that's quite difficult to properly make? Now that you make it, mention it, the first time I ate your homemade cooking was when you made your Hamburg steak, right, Setsuna? Hamburgers are back! That's why he fell in love with Setsuna. Because of the hamburgers. She can make hamburgers and she has quite a nice hamburgers. That's like triple hamburger. Jesus. The truth is, I was actually nervous back then, as if it were a natural reaction, though I can't really remember how it tastes anymore. I only remember I asked for seconds. What am I saying? It's strange of me to be suddenly talking about the past, isn't it? I actually don't even know what I want to say at this point. For now, I pray that your roast beef will turn out great. Talk to you later. Haruki, like... I will just continue. The moment I press the send button, my line of sight becomes distorted almost brutally so. It's like I'm physically unwell. Everything other than my left arm is in a pink of health. It's just because I watched over Koharu till morning as promised. Well, yeah, that's why you are not fine physically. It's not like I'm physically unwell. What do you mean? You are. Clearly you are. You have sleep deprivation. I think I'm suffering from the slight lack of sleep. Slight lack of sleep, sure. You haven't slept at all. You fall asleep there? Yeah, he did sleep asleep here, okay. Oh, back home. Okay, never mind. The first thing my five senses picked up was a high-pitched voice that sounded like a bell tickling my ears. Next came the scent of the spicy curry, which has been left simmering for the day. After that, artificial light started to pierce my eyes as soon as my vision began to clear.
寝ちゃってたのか俺今何時
0時ちょっと前ですね船を漕ぎ出してからはほんの10分ほどで
Despite the fact that I was tormented by the horrible sleepiness, I at least made sure to do my best in the kitchen until the restaurant closed. After that, I cleaned up the place, returned to my apartment with Koharu under the guise of accompanying her to the station, and made a simple dinner from yesterday's leftovers. I don't have any memory of what happened after that.
ごめん
Yeah.
せっかく二人きりになれた途端に
謝る必要ないです二人きりには変わりないですから
Also, I'm going to keep recording. I don't know if this is going to be one episode or two episodes, but I will keep recording until we are done with the weekend, basically, just in case, because she's staying on the weekend in this place. And we already had like almost 2 scenes. I would assume there's going to be at least one more. And I don't know how we'll cut this. We'll see.
Demo, 小春の相手をしてあげられなくていや別に身も蓋もない理由じゃなくて
そうやって変な言い訳をした方が かえって身も蓋もない理由に聞こえます。
Yeah, he doesn't want to tell her that it's your fault, kinda.
悪い。
It's not just because I was awake the whole time last night. It's because I've exhausted myself emotionally over a long series of trials. Though it's only been 3 days, I've been faced with the unbelievable reality of living with the girl. And with a suggestive reason. Maybe it's because my daily life has changed drastically. But I have been feeling incredibly fatigued these days, which is unthinkable for my usual self.
もう眠っていいんですよ。先輩の寝顔見てるだけで満足ですし。
いや、いつもはこんな時間に寝たりしないし。
それに私と一緒にいることでリラックスしてくれてるって好意的に解釈することにします。
And if anything, if anyone played or watched IO, you sleep when you feel you should sleep.
本当は緊張しまくりで疲れたんだけどな。
じゃあ私と一緒にいることでドキドキしすぎたせいだって別の意味で好意的に解釈することにします。
それは好意的でも何でもなく事実だけど。
ほらベッドにどうぞ。今日は私が先輩のことずっと見てますから。なんなら
Okay.
枕しましょうか。
いや、
Wow.
あれはやめとけ。俺の心からの忠告だ。
After all, I still can't get rid of this numbness in my arm after half a day. This is bad, Haruki. Go to the doctor. This is not what's like normally should happen.
してもらった方としては一度はやっとけって忠告したくなりますけどね。
また今度な。今度。
Okay. Even so, if she were to say that again, the way she did one more time, I don't have the confidence that I will be able to refuse her again. After all, it's embarrassing, captivating, and very important session of physical intimacy for the two of us.
いらっしゃい先輩。
俺のベッドだ。
As I answer her brusquely in attempts to hide my embarrassment, I embrace Koharu waist as she welcomes me into the bed. Though I wouldn't say the way I'm doing it is particularly appropriate, I tightly hold her lower body with my face buried in her thighs, satisfying myself with those warm and soft pillows. Okay.
ゆっくりお休みなさい。とはいえ明日もバイトだから8時には起こしますけどね。
俺が寝たらちゃんと小春も寝るんだぞ。あと泣きそうになったら遠慮なく叩き起こせ。
大丈夫ですよ。私もう大丈夫なんです。
As if showing her strong determination, Koharu's voice doesn't waver.
先輩がずっと私を見ていてくれたから。
そうやって勝手に自分で決めつけて無理やり抑え込まないようにな。
The way I spelled everything out so bluntly wasn't just because I was embarrassed.
に命じておきます。
It was also coming from a sense of guilt, even though I promised Koharu that I would be hers for 3 days. I broke that promise briefly on the first day.
じゃあおやすみ。
おやすみな。
Wait, first day? I thought like we're on the third day actually now. So I'm not doing the whole weekend in one episode. This is going to be way too long. Borrowing Koharu lap, I shut my eyes that had been overwhelmed by heavy sleepiness, and devised tomorrow plans in my head using whatever left of my fading consciousness. Given that I didn't take a shower before falling asleep, I will have to wake up at 7 AM at least so I can take one. After that, we'll make breakfast together, enjoy it together, and spend a little time we have together leisurely. Okay? Finally, we'll prepare to head out, leave my apartment together, head to work. Everything's planned. When that time comes, I imagine I'll be the one who will be holding Koharu's bag, which will be so heavy that it will threaten to break my arm. After all, right now, there's no doubt that Koharu will cram whatever luggage she has in my room into her bag.
先輩。
Okay? What is it, Koharu? Are you going to tell me you love me again?
しなくていいんですか？この3日間お世話になりました。私本当に幸せでした。
It is a birthday. Between the Koharu that I'm imagining and the Koharu who's caressing my head right now, I really can't tell which one of these is real hair.
しなくてもいい。また来てもいいんだから。
ありがとうございます。
Koharu's almost crying. I can hear this in her voice. At the very least, both sides of me are telling her the truth. But only one of them can communicate with words, so in a way, there's no meaning to it. Also, my camera is snowing again. I need to actually put up the light. I heard the sound of the message on the phone message.
飲み物行き渡った？
Woohoo! Party! Fun time!
竹谷君はないんで。
Damn!
高弘、あなたはウーロン茶にしときなさい。
Party is going to be terrible, right? I would assume. But you know what? I think I'm fine ending the episode here. I think we did well with first, I think 2 days. I think we had 2 days. I think. Maybe. Right? I didn't check a date actually. The date would tell me if this is Saturday or Sunday. Is it Saturday or Sunday? I will check later. Anyway. Yeah, anyway. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode. A very intense episode actually, with a lot of emotions going on around Koharu and Haruki and Setsuna as well. And yeah, I'm very curious what is going to happen, because a very important, like, people are actually grouped together now around Setsuna, Takahiro, Io, Takeya, and all of them have some suspicions about Koharu and Haruki being a thing. Setsuna doesn't know. So maybe there's going to be something happen. Maybe she's going to get to know something. We'll see. Also, this mysterious message on the phone just before the scene transition, I think it will be written during this party or after this party. I think this is going to be a message written by Setsuna after, like, she learned about Koharu or something. That's my, like, I guess bet. But we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Also, Haruki went to sleep. His consciousness basically was fading. But the phone call, like, the phone made the message. I would assume that Koharu was able to read this. I don't think, like, Haruki have, like, any, like, pin number or anything on phone. At least, like, it doesn't seem like it, so... I mean... Yeah, maybe. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe Koharu was, like, actually managed to read this message before Haruki. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, that's for the next episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. So yeah, hit the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for a Pocket Watch, let's going out.